It's your man Alex, and today I'm going to show you how to get a clean, fall-inspired taper fade from the comfort of your own home. Now, real quick, I'm not a licensed barber, but I've been cutting my own hair for over 15 years, and I've learned all the tricks to get that barbershop look without ever having stepped foot in one. So if you want to save time, money, and still look fresh this fall, stick with me. I got you covered. So to get things started, I'm using my trimmers and going in to create kind of like a rainbow shape for the first guideline. I'm going to be just starting out with the temples first, and then I'm going to do the back of my head last because that's the more complicated step. So the temples, very easy because it's right there in front of your face when you're looking at the mirror, but the back of the head, a little bit more challenging, so I'm saving that for the end. Now, when you're doing the taper fade, it's very easy because all you really have to do is go in sequential order with the guards. Now notice how each guideline that I'm putting it in going up about half an inch to 3/4 of an inch from the previous guideline. And also notice how I'm also going in sequential order with the guards, with the lever open, right? Every single time. So it's going trimmer, no guard lever open, half guard lever open, one guard lever open, and each guideline that I'm going up, I'm only going up half an inch to 3/4 of an inch. So it's just going in this sequential order, following the order of the guards, while still maintaining that original rainbow-like shape. Think of it more of like a funnel, right? Like a funnel for your car, putting oil in your car, or a funnel for the kitchen, right? You're pouring some sort of liquid in something else, you need to use a funnel. So it starts really narrow at the bottom, and then it gradually gets bigger and wider as you go up your head. That's how you put in all the guidelines. Now, when you go into fade all of the guidelines in, there's not really a whole lot to do because typically by your temples, there's less hair, meaning it's not as dense, so there's less work to do. So fading in on the temples is really easy. That's why I'm really only going in with the no guard, lever halfway, and lever closed to flick out any bit of the hard lines that I see. And right now, I'm going back with the trimmer because I need to go back to use the trimmer because the haircut is at the skin level and my trimmers are zero gapped. So in order for me to go and get rid of that first hard line, I have to go back to the previous guard and lever position, in this case, the trimmer, to remove the hard line completely. So it's a really, really simple process, following the guards in sequential order and then doing a little bit of detail work with the trimmers as well as the thinning shears held in reverse. This is my secret technique. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that's ever I've discovered this thinning shear in reverse technique. Amazing technique. Highly recommend you guys all give it a try to get rid of all of those stubborn hard lines that you just can't seem to get rid of. If you use this technique right here, I guarantee you will get rid of majority of that hard line, if not all of it, just by this technique alone. And then to take it even a step further, go in with the thinning shears over comb and blend in the hair by your part line, right? That's just above where you cut with the clippers. Just go a little bit higher and blend that into the existing length on the top of your head. Thinning shears, amazing. They're really easy to use too. Guys, I'm telling you, they're like 10 bucks, 15 bucks for a set. And they're super easy to use. I'm telling you, they only cut 15 to 20% of the hair. So it's like using safety scissors, right? You're always going to be safe. There's no risk involved really with using thinning shears. So get yourself a pair if you don't have them. Now just going in, lining myself up with my trimmers. Again, this is like a crucial part because this is what keeps the haircut looking crisp, looking clean, crispy clean, right? All you really want to do is with the trimmers is just go around the natural contour of your hairline. You're not trying to push anything back. All you're doing is visualizing in the mirror, where is my part line? Where is my hairline? Where is the overflow of hair that's extending away from the area that's where it naturally grows in? I need to cut right there with the trimmers And that's my hairline, right? Anything that grows beyond the natural contour of your hairline, cut all that excess hair. So that's the hairline. Now, basically going in to do the back. Now that the lineup is done, now that the temples are done, going in to do the back of my head, which is following the same exact sequence that I used for the sides of my head. So again, go in sequential order. Trimmer, no guard lever open, half guard lever open, one guard lever open, 1.5 guard lever open, two guard lever open, three guard lever open, right? Just keep on going in sequential order, going about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch for each new guard that you're putting up your head, right? Keep it simple. There's a funny phrase that goes, keep it simple, stupid, right? With self haircutting and haircutting in general, it's no different, right? Keep it simple, stupid. Just follow along with that phrase. And I'm telling you, you'll achieve like 80-85% of success with your self haircuts if you can just follow the guidelines in sequential order, right? It's very simple. Now, the hard part, of course, is removing the hard lines, and that's where you have to learn the lever positioning, right? Drop the lever from lever open to lever halfway, and then lever closed, and then if you need to, go back to the previous clipper lever position and guard to get rid of the line completely. If that doesn't work, use your thinning shears held in reverse, just like I'm doing right here, and cut directly at the hard line that you see. So again, going in, finally, just touching up, putting the cherry on top of the self haircut, using my trimmers and making those lines extra crispy for this fall season. And so now that we've gone in and finished majority of the haircut, I want to even out the top a little bit more using my hair cutting scissors. So I wet my hair completely. You know, when you've got thick, coarse, wavy hair like I do, you need to wet your hair because the goal when you wet it is to straighten out the hair strands. And if you cut your hair when your hair strands aren't straight, then it's not going to come out even when your hair dries. So always wet your hair before you use scissors to cut the length on top, all right? Now, I know there's been a lot of you guys that have been waiting to see me cut the length on top with scissors. You know, I ran a poll at some point this year. 70% of you guys prefer buzz cut videos over, you know, longer length haircuts. So it's really hard to appeal to my entire audience at once. And because my hair takes forever to grow in, it's really hard to, you know, fulfill everybody's needs at the same exact time. So hopefully this is good. And I know I'll do more haircuts just like this, cutting the length on top in future self haircuts. So make sure you guys stay tuned for those videos as well. This is my version of a fall-inspired taper fade self haircut. Let me know what you guys learned, what you liked or didn't like in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out this video for more self haircut tips and tricks.